Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Leah Selena for the Link Entertainment, and I am at the Wealth Summit Live with none other than former NFL player Ray Rice. How are you feeling today?
I feel good, man. I'm amongst all these great people, and just feels good to be outside and in a great event, great community. I'm home. I'm happy to be here.
Welcome back. We're happy to have you. Now, I was really excited to see you here because this is a wealth summit. They're teaching people about finances. And you know, when it comes to the NFL, sometimes there's that big stigma of people wasting their money and spending it, without a care or without a real action plan.
Yep.
So what's your advice to some upcoming athletes in general and how they should plan to prepare their money so they don't waste it?
Well, that's a great question and brings up a lot of, great memories that I had. Everybody goes through that phase, especially being a guy, was young. So you're going to spend a lot of money. It's not about what you recoup. It's about the relationships that you make. And that's something I've been able to do. I've never been a guy that had 12 cars, 10 houses, and people being in them. So my priorities became my family, and I want to be able to leave something behind. That's what wealth is. And wealth is something that is not something that it has to be attained along the way. And when you hear generational wealth, you hear about the things, that stuff that's been passed down. And I want to be the one that's passing down to my family. So that comes with networking, meeting, making the right decisions, going through some things, trial and error, and you build wealth. And sometimes you have to go through something to grow through it. And that's how I've been able to, maintain my life and maintain my lifestyle without having to do too much or give too much. But I don't live beyond my means.
So for you, what's the biggest piece of finance advice that has helped you tremendously for not just the present, but for the future?
It's easy to say invest, but my biggest advice in finance is actually know what finances is. Like, there's a lot of people that talk about money, but what do we understand the value of a dollar? Do we understand what an asset and liability is? And they could be good or bad, but once you understand what finances are, then you have to shape it to your lifestyle. I think the world of social media always shows the end product and not the grind in between. So when you see Floyd Money Mayweather, you don't see him working out. You didn't see those early morning jogs, and you don't see that. He doesn't even drink. But you see his lifestyle. That's the finished product. But he grinded a long way to get that.
So since you talked about social media, I have to ask you this, something trendy for the folks over there. So one thing that's a common question is with these marriages and relationships going 50-50. Or the man paying for everything. And with you being on an all-male panel, I would love to ask you, what's your views on that as far as relationships goes, and if the man should carry all of the weight?
Nah, I don't believe it. I think men have their strengths, and women have their strengths. I don't believe in carrying all the weight. I'm one that can say, I know I can't do everything by myself. And when you're talking about a bill being paid, there's some things in the house that I just know that she's a lot better than me. That's just as good as being a bill paid. So we look at it as, a balancing act, right? I don't never have to speak about a bill that's being paid, but I also understand that there's certain things in the house that she does so much better than me. She's very organized. So as far as organizing the bills, ain't that just as good as getting a bill paid too? So you just gotta know the balance, and I don't look at it as who's dominant or not. I just look at it as working together.